Hey, Frugivore. I'm Freelee. Welcome back to the Frugivore Diet channel. So I feel like I'm in my pajamas today. I feel like I'm in my PJs. I'm not. I can assure you I'm not, but it does feel like that. Anyway, today we are going to check in on Lizzo, what I eat in a day on TikTok. We're going to make sure she's eating enough because I am concerned. I am concerned about Lizzo. I think it's fantastic she's plant-based. Hopefully she still is. We're going to check it out today. But you know, she is really at a stage where it's crucial she eats enough. You know, when you have a significant amount of weight to lose and health to gain, then you need to really pack in the right food. You need to eat enough, or you're not going to feel satisfied and you're just going to go back to the way you used to eat. So we need to check in on her, especially for that reason today. All right. So, and I want to do a Frugivore diet Q&A. So if you have any questions about the Frugivore diet, let me know in the comments below. Okay. And I will try to answer them in a video, maybe not get to every single one of your questions, but I'll try to get to, you know, a few of them. And I'm going to put this on maybe on the Instagram page at the Frugivore diet where you can ask questions, anything you have, and we can do a Q&A. I think that's a great way to break the ice and get into these, like how to with the Frugivore diet. I was going to say fruitarian, but it's not. Fruitarian, by the way, is fruit only, and I don't do that. Okay, I eat greens, nuts, and seeds. That's not what I actually recommend. All right, not just fruit. A lot of people think I just eat fruit only, and it's not true. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see how Lizzo is going on TikTok. Okay, Frugivore, here we are back on Lizzo's TikTok page, and she now has 14.5 million followers. That's huge. That's mind-blowing, and a mind-blowing amount of people. And the fact that she is plant-based, I'm assuming she still is just fantastic. It makes me so happy. And she seems happy in her latest one. She's shaking the peach there. So let's move on and let's get to the what I eat in a day, her latest one. All right. So, I mean, it's just important. It's important for us to keep an eye on Lizzo and help her stay on track, right? Because for someone who has a significant amount of weight to lose, like herself, you know, it's fat and fluid essentially that she wants to be losing, not muscle, obviously. It's important that she feels satisfied and that she eats enough. You know, it's very easy for new plant-based eaters, which she still essentially is, to not eat enough volume. And then, you know, what happens? They just end up, the brain says, hey, go back to that calorie source that you used to go to. Go back to that meat and dairy, essentially, the animal bits and pieces. And we don't want that to happen. So we need to emphasize, you know, her eating enough. We need to like encourage her to eat enough. So let's go to what I eat in a day. Yeah.
What I eat in a day.
So it's had like millions of views, I believe. I think it said like 6 or something, 1.1 million likes, loves. And it says, been a while, but here's what I ate yesterday. Yes, I really eat nature's cereal all the time. All right, let's go. Hang on. That's not the
nature's cereal.
All right. Hopefully she is just trolling with the size of that bowl, essentially. Okay. Because look, I'm so happy. You know, I'm the fruit girl. I'm so happy to see that she's eating fruit, pomegranates. Okay. That's great. But such a small, tiny serve. It's like essentially like just the seeds from one pomegranate, it seems like. And you can see like it's just tiny in her hand there. So it's great that she's having nature cereal. I've already reacted to this because nature cereal is just fruit for breakfast. And you know I'm all about that. It's like fruit, coconut water, and ice. But girlfriend, get more in. That's not enough. Maybe she's just having a tiny snack before the actual breakfast. Okay, so
protein.
All right, so protein shake. That looks tiny. That is not enough. Wow, that's just, she had like a scoop of protein powder. It seemed like she put water in there and half an avocado. Where is the sugar? Where is the sweetness? It's great. Obviously, I love avocados. I grow them here. I eat them, but not for breakfast because it's just not a good way to getting glucose and fructose into your cell and create that energy, that, you know, vibrancy that you want to start your day with. So protein, and obviously getting protein powder is absolutely unimportant. Okay. Look, just remember this, you know, it is impossible to design a plant-based diet that is based on eating sufficient calories that is protein deficient. So if you're eating a whole foods plant-based diet and getting enough calories, you automatically get enough protein. So it's not a thing. Let's drop this ridiculous obsession.
Shake.
Tiny serve for her.
Yummy v creamy.
Yummy v creamy. I noticed that the robot voice is back. I wish Lizzo would use her voice because I really like her voice. It's very deep and like, you know, she has a gift with the voice. I like to hear her voice. So bring it back, Lizzo. Okay, this is what I recommend for Lizzo at this point, because like I said before, she needs to feel satisfied. She needs to feel satisfied with what she's eating, or else she won't get to the point where she loses the weight and gets healthy. She won't get there because she will keep falling off the wagon, and we don't even know what she does behind the scenes, whether she does fall off the wagon and then she goes and binges out and she doesn't tell us. We don't know, because if she presents these like under eating days, it's a bad sign. It's a bad sign, because if she doesn't feel satiated, then her brain is going to be like sending her to the calorie source that it used to know. She just will binge out, and then she'll gain the weight back, and she'll say, you know, plant-based didn't work or whatever. But we know it does. You just have to pack it in. So at this point, I recommend 8 to 10 bananas, more even for her, you know, like but if she wants to start with 8, that's great. Put in the bananas, get some, like, if you want to make it creamy, yummy creamy, put in some frozen bananas. Tell me in the comments below if you've tried banana smoothie with frozen bananas in there to make it creamy. It tastes good, right? It tastes creamier. Put the normal ones, the frozen ones, put some coconut water, put some dates in there, maybe some vanilla drops, and then you've got this delicious vanilla smoothie. It is, get it, Lizzo.
Kale chips.
Oh, okay. So kale chips, like I am always blown away by the fact that they put them in a plastic container, like, and they actually pack them up. They put all this print on there. It's just a whole big deal, like just for about 20 calories or something. You know, it's almost like eating air. It's just it's very wasteful. It's just not, there's no point, okay? The human frugivore would not be having too much kale in nature. Sure, maybe some baby kale, but it's very tough stuff. So we are more tender green eaters if we're eating it raw in its natural state. And these are probably dehydrated, I would say. But it's not a great snack. She needs more fruit, sweet fruit. Okay. Lizzo, I will coach you on Raw Till 4. Raw Till 4, baby. You need to, I still haven't got that mic, so I have to hold the book like this. This is like an ongoing kind of comedy act now, isn't it? Anyway, it's a great book. A lot of you know it is a great book. There's a lot of great reviews. You can check it out on Amazon or on thebananagirl.com to get the reviews, on goodreads.com. Yeah, there's a lot of great testimonials on the Raw Till 4 diet, and I think it's going to be great for Lizzo, especially because she likes to get the fruit in. She likes to eat some fruit. I can see that, and she's trying the raw thing a bit, but this is a great transition to all raw, or to just stay here for the rest of your life. You're still going to be like super healthy eating this way. So definitely check it out, Lizzo. The link is in the description below to the ebook, and you can get the bundle as well, which is like a great discount. And you can get all my ebooks, all my work over the years in one package. So I saw some rice there. I saw a little bit of plantain and some vegetables. I think that's great. Okay, like I mean, there's quite a bit of grease around the edge of that container there, right? It's a very greasy one. I can see that. And it's kind of like, reminds me of, you know, some kind of meals in South America, in Ecuador. Like they kind of make them quite greasy. They got the plantain, and it's kind of like a bit of a standard one like that, which, you know, look, I'm going to adjust my expectations. I have to, for Lizzo, because she has come from a really, you know, junky, sad American diet, you know, so this is a vast improvement. I just wish she would have more of the rice and more of the vegetables in the plantain, more of the plantain and less oil.
Vegetables and veggie patty with rice.
Okay, so that looks quite like it has a lot of oil in it, because you can see the color of it. It has some sort of pastry, yeah, and it's been like kind of fried. So there's quite a bit of oil that's unnecessary for her, and it's going to interrupt the flow of the sugar into her cell, you know, into the place where the energy is created. You know, she wants enough energy to be in her cell, so she has like the fuel, so she has the like vibrancy to, you know, get through the day on, you know, like high energy. So yeah, there's definitely better options here.
And peas and plantain.
I mean, plantains are great. I recommend that you try plantains instead of potato, because it's going to be more suited for your frugivore biology to have banana, obviously, okay, because you're a fruit eater. You're not essentially like tuber, like, you know, root eater. So you can't eat them raw, you know. You can eat the plantain raw. You got to wait till it's really black before you eat it. But try it. I've done it heaps of times. It's delicious. You don't have to use a whole lot of oil. You can, I guess, air fry it, whatever. You can non-stick pan fry it. Okay, so by this point, like the amount of calories that she would have had, let's kind of go over it quickly. Pomegranates, maybe, I don't know, like around 80 calories. I haven't actually looked that one up. The next one, the protein shake with a half an avocado would be about like, pushing maybe like 400, 300 calories, I would say. And then she's got this one, which maybe could be like, I'm going to be generous, maybe about 600 calories. So that's only hovering around 1,000 calories by this point. Let's just say 1,100. Okay, let's be generous, 1,100.
Bussin'.
Kale chips, not much. Bussin'. So that's a very fried banana, but I know how delicious they taste. I know. There's just no point to have all this extra refined fat, which is just going to contribute to your fat stores and interrupt the flow of sugar to your cell. Boba. Okay, I'm not sure what that is, but it kind of looks like a coffee. Looks like some sort of like iced coffee, right? Let me know in the comments below. What is a boba? But all right, we can give this about like 300, 400 calories of maximum, right? Let's say she's around 1,500 calories right by this point.
Looks gross. Banana in a cup with peanut.
Well, it doesn't look gross to me. Banana in a cup with peanut butter. I'm sure that's really delicious. I'm sure that's yummy. But it is a sign that, she's got to the end of the day. I think she's at the end of the day, right? And she hasn't had enough calories from sweet fruit. She hasn't had enough density, from fruit, enough volume in general. So now she's going to the really dense, like fatty peanut butter. And I'm supportive. I know, peanut butter is plant-based. That's great still. But I'm just saying if she loads up on the volume of the lower fat fruits, the sweet fruits, what she's biologically designed to eat, then by this point, she's going to be like really satisfied and she won't want to go for like, a cup of peanut butter. But it's still great. And I would give that, I'm not sure how much she ate, but we could give that maybe like 300 calories, right? So then she's about... she's about 1,800 calories or something.
Peanut butter.
80 ounces of water. Wow. That's the day. That is the day. So she's under 2,000 calories. And I'd say well under 2,000 calories. And Lizzo, it ain't going to work, sister. It's not going to work for you. This is not it. It's not good. It's not good that she's eating this little. Yes, good that she's eating plant-based, but she won't stay plant-based or healthy plant-based long if she eats this way. She'll just be binging out, That's just how it goes. Like I've been at this a long time. Lizzo, hit me up. I will coach you. Because you obviously need help. This is not enough fuel. She has a significant amount of body mass, body weight to support at this point. That's important. She needs to still fuel the mass that she has, okay, in order for her brain to be satisfied. As soon as she forces a deficit, like she's doing now, this is forcing a deficit, then the brain will rebel. The brain will be like, no, this is too fast. We cannot do it this way. We need to change the source of the calories, not the amount of calories, She needs to eat more. She needs to eat over 3,000, double, and you might be like, oh, she won't lose weight. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. You're talking to someone with a lot of experience here, and you have to realize the source of the calories absolutely matters. It absolutely matters. Imagine she was eating like 3,000 calories of McDonald's for the day. Fatty McDonald's for the day. Or she's eating 3,000 calories of sweet fruit, of fruits for the day. What do you think is going to yield better results? What do you think is going to make her get bigger? It's going to be the junk food, okay, in more ways than fat, but also fluid retention as well. So, yeah, and she's eating more. She's eating more here. This one got a lot of 2.1 million.
So I had pizza for dinner last night. So I woke up this morning and was like, you know what? I'm going to have pizza for breakfast.
Okay, so this is already a sign. She had pizza for dinner. All right. You can have pizza. There's better options for pizza. Have like a lower fat pizza. You can easily make a low fat pizza base and then just, put vegetables on and make it lower fat. That's going to be better. But she's wanting pizza for breakfast. So you haven't eaten enough the day before if you want pizza for breakfast.
But when I got to my kitchen, I was like, I don't think I want pizza for breakfast.
Okay, well, that's good.
But then I started fighting. I was like, no, you deserve to pamper yourself. Pizza is like this comfort food. Like, go for it. But
this whole like battling, all right, because her brain, she's got this like, obviously, yeah, she's got this battle going on in her brain because she wants to lose weight, even though she says she doesn't. Of course she does. She wants to get slimmer and fitter, healthier, all right, but at the same time, the brain is like, but you're not feeding us enough. You're not feeding us enough to feel satisfied. So let's go and binge as well. So she has this battle going on. So she needs to be obviously eating more of the right foods.
Body was like, nah. So I asked myself, what did I really want? I made a big ass hash.
Okay, so a hash. In Australia, we don't really know what hash is or do hash, but over the years, I have kind of gathered kind of what it is. You know, it's just kind of like a mishmash, like throw a lot of things together, right, in the fry pan. And it's usually quite greasy. It looks like she's got like the cheese in there, maybe like the plant-based cheese. And yeah, it looks pretty greasy, but there does seem to be vegetable matter. But yeah, this is just a sign. This is just what I was talking about. So if you wake up and want something really heavy for breakfast, it's because you didn't get enough the day before. And I love the fact that she doesn't have makeup on there. I think she looks fantastic. Like, I think that is like a no makeup face, which is great.
Now, I don't think I should be rewarded for eating good as much as I don't think I should be shamed for eating bad.
Okay, so I don't think I should be rewarded for eating good or shamed for eating bad. So like what we're doing, what I am doing, what we are doing together is not shaming her for eating bad. And it's not, I don't see it as like eating bad. It's like not optimal. Sure, it's still plants. It's not hurting animals. I think that's fantastic, but it's not optimal. It's not about shaming. It's just about educating and saying, hey, Lizzo, this is a better option. Okay. This is going to make you feel better. This is going to lead to you losing weight and feeling your best, okay, and actually like feeling good in the process.
I think we eliminate the words good and bad with eating altogether. But
oh wow, okay. So look, when that comes to plant-based, that's all very well. You know, you can say that, okay, eliminate that, but we also need to be honest with ourselves because some food choices are less optimal than others, right? Under that plant-based umbrella. So we need to talk about that. We need to help our fellow brothers and sisters get healthy, and that's what we do. But when it comes to animal bits and pieces, obviously it is bad to eat another being, to eat someone who wanted to live, someone who wanted to go about their life. They're on this planet for their own purpose, and we come along and say, no, I'm going to eat you for my 5-minute snack or for my 10-minute dinner. You know, it's just no. It is unnecessary. It is just unacceptable, and it is bad. So yes, we should be using bad and good because there is better choices and then in worse choices. A good choice is plants, okay? And a bad choice is animals. Let's just break it down to that. Whoa, some pizza.
I had pizza for lunch.
Okay, so she got the pizza in for lunch. So it does look like a plant-based pizza because it looks like that kind of cheese that is like got a lot of oil. You know, it's made with a lot of oil. Yeah, it's not a healthy thing to eat. It's not beneficial for your body at all. And this is a choice that she will make more often if she doesn't get enough sweet fruit because she needs to, right?
So
wow. Oh, and she's even dipping it in that. So she is hungry. She is really hungry to dip the pizza in that creamy sauce as well. So she's having, you know, she's probably reminiscing about how she used to eat because she's not getting enough calories eating the plants.
So
all right, so you can see kind of what's happening here. You can see what's happening. She's under eating, and we want Lizzo to stay plant-based. So please let her know that we made this video for her and then we want to help. I will coach her 100%. I will show her how it's done. Like, you know, whether it's cooked all day, even if I can help her with that. But raw to 4 is going to be the best choice for her, absolutely. She needs to get the volume in. She needs to just feel that vibrancy, that satisfaction, in order to get what I'm talking about. And a lot of you do too. So if you're not on board, definitely get on board because you just need to feel how amazing it can feel before you maybe believe me. All right, let Lizzo know we made this video and I will see you soon. Don't forget to fruit yourself.